Crafting compelling chronicles. Unleash your inner journalist with my newspaper report writing workshop. Writing a newspaper report involves conveying factual information in a clear, concise, and engaging manner. This workshop will guide you through the essential steps to create a compelling newspaper report. Step 1. Understand the basics. Welcome your readers with a catchy headline that summarizes the main point of your story. Begin the report with a concise and attention-grabbing lead paragraph, also known as the lead, that answers the questions: who, what, when, where, why, and how. Provide context to the story by explaining the background and significance of the events. Step 2. Structure your report. Organize your report using the inverted pyramid structure, placing the most important information at the beginning and gradually moving to less crucial details. Arrange the report in a logical sequence that allows readers to follow the story easily. Step 3. Write the report. Start with a strong and concise lead that grabs the reader's attention and sums up the main point of the story. Follow the lead with a comprehensive explanation of the key facts, supporting details, and relevant quotes. Use clear, straightforward language and avoid jargon or technical terms that might confuse readers. Use active voice to make the report more engaging and direct. Provide context and background information to help readers understand the significance of the events. Include quotes from witnesses, experts, or involved parties to add authenticity and perspective. Step 4. Editing and proofreading. Review your report for grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors. Ensure that the report flows smoothly and maintains a consistent tone. Remove any unnecessary repetition or information that doesn't contribute to the main story. Consider the overall readability and adjust sentence length and paragraph structure accordingly. By following these steps, you can create an informative, engaging, and credible report that effectively conveys the news to your readers. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep honing your skills and refining your approach with each report you write. Now, I am excited to share a valuable tool that will help you craft effective and engaging newspaper reports. Whether you're a seasoned journalist, a student, or someone interested in sharing news stories, this newspaper report template can be your go-to guide. Newspaper report template. Headline. Eye-catching headline summarizing the main point of the story. Author's name. Lead paragraph, lead. Concise and attention-grabbing opening paragraph that answers the 5 W's and H, who, what, when, where, why, and how. Background and context. Provide essential background information to help readers understand the context of the story. Main event/issue. Present the main event, issue, or development that the report is focused on. Include relevant facts, quotes, and details. Witness accounts or expert quotes. Include statements from witnesses, experts, or involved parties to provide perspective and authenticity. Impact and significance. Discuss the impact and significance of the event or issue, and explain why it matters to the readers. Conclusion. Summarize the main points of the story and provide any final insights or thoughts. Remember, this template can be adapted and modified to fit the newspaper report you're writing for. Now, dive into the world of impactful journalism with my sample newspaper reports, showcasing real-life scenarios brought to life through words. Sample newspaper report. 1 headline. Cyclone Biparjoy ravages Gujarat and Maharashtra coasts, leaving destruction in its wake. Author's name. Lead paragraph, lead. Mumbai, May 25th. Cyclone Biparjoy unleashed its fury along the coastal regions of Gujarat and Maharashtra, wreaking havoc on communities and infrastructure. With widespread damage reported and thousands displaced, authorities are racing against time to provide relief and aid to those affected. Meteorological context. Cyclone Biparjoy was classified as a severe cyclonic storm, packing wind speeds of up to 116 km per hour as it made landfall near Kach in Gujarat. Meteorological experts had issued warnings in advance, urging residents to brace for the impact and to take necessary precautions. Destruction and impact. The cyclone's arrival was marked by fierce winds, heavy rainfall, and storm surges, causing widespread destruction along the coastline. Trees were uprooted, houses were damaged, and power lines were down, plunging many areas into darkness. The storm surge led to flooding in low-lying regions, exacerbating the situation for residents already grappling with the cyclone's aftermath. Relief and rescue efforts. In the wake of the devastation, local authorities, disaster response teams, and the National Disaster Response Force, NDRF, swiftly mobilized rescue and relief operations. Evacuation efforts were launched to move vulnerable populations to safer locations, and temporary shelters were set up to provide immediate refuge for the displaced. Communication and infrastructure disruption. Communication networks and infrastructure suffered severe damage, hampering the coordination of relief efforts. Many roads were impassable due to debris, making access to affected areas challenging for emergency services. Restoration work is underway to repair crucial infrastructure and facilitate the flow of aid. Loss of lives and displacement. Tragically, the cyclone claims 16 lives in its path of destruction. Numerous families have been displaced, seeking refuge in makeshift shelters and relief centers. Authorities are working tirelessly to provide them with essential supplies, including food, water, and medical assistance. Environmental impact. Cyclone Biperjoy also had an adverse impact on the environment, causing extensive damage to coastal ecosystems and wildlife habitats. Experts are assessing the ecological consequences and planning restoration efforts to mitigate long-term environmental damage. Rebuilding and recovery. As the cyclone's aftermath unfolds, the focus is shifting toward rebuilding communities and restoring normalcy. Rehabilitation efforts will include providing aid to the affected families, repairing infrastructure, and offering psychological support to those traumatized by the disaster. Conclusion. The aftermath of Cyclone Biperjoy serves as a stark reminder of the relentless power of nature and the need for proactive disaster preparedness. The united response of communities, authorities, and relief organizations demonstrates the strength of human resilience in the face of adversity. As the affected regions strive to recover, the hope is that lessons learned from this calamity will lead to improved disaster management strategies and more resilient communities. Sample newspaper report, 2 headline. Devastating floods engulf North India, including Delhi, prompting urgent relief efforts. Author's name. Lead paragraph, lead. Delhi, August 4th, North India, including the national capital Delhi, is grappling with a catastrophic flood situation caused by relentless monsoon rains. The flooding has led to widespread displacement, disrupted essential services, and prompted emergency relief operations to aid those affected. Monsoon deluge and rising waters. Unprecedented monsoon rainfall over the past 7 days has saturated the region's rivers and drainage systems, resulting in severe flooding. Rivers have breached their banks, and low-lying areas, including densely populated urban centers, have been submerged under rising waters. Impact on Delhi. The Indian capital, Delhi, is one of the hardest hit areas, with many parts of the city inundated. Residential areas, roads, and public transportation have been severely affected, causing massive traffic jams and hindering movement. Waterlogging in various neighborhoods has forced residents to seek shelter on higher ground. Displacement and evacuation. As the floodwaters continue to rise, thousands of families have been forced to evacuate their homes in search of safety. Many have taken refuge in makeshift shelters, relief camps, and community centers. Local authorities and disaster response teams are conducting evacuation efforts to move people to safer locations. Infrastructure disruption. The flooding has caused significant disruptions to essential services, including power supply, water, and communication networks. Hospitals, schools, and businesses have been impacted, further complicating the ongoing situation. Emergency teams are working to restore services and provide assistance to those in need. Relief and aid operations. Government agencies, non-governmental organizations, NGOs, and volunteer groups have mobilized to provide relief and aid to flood-affected communities. Food, clean water, medical supplies, and essential commodities are being distributed to those in temporary shelters. Economic consequences. The floods have also taken a toll on the local economy, affecting agriculture, transportation, and businesses. Crops have been destroyed, and road and rail networks have been disrupted, hampering the movement of goods and services. Community resilience. In the face of adversity, communities have demonstrated remarkable resilience by coming together to help those in need. Local residents, NGOs, and volunteers have played a crucial role in assisting the affected population and supporting relief efforts. Post-flood rehabilitation. As the waters recede, the focus will shift toward rehabilitation and recovery. Efforts will include cleaning and restoring affected areas, repairing damaged infrastructure, and helping displaced families return to their homes. Conclusion. The devastating floods in North India, including Delhi, underscore the vulnerability of the region to extreme weather events and the urgent need for improved disaster preparedness and response mechanisms. The unity and collective efforts displayed during these trying times highlight the strength of human compassion and solidarity, as communities strive to rebuild their lives and restore normalcy. As you leave this workshop, armed with the art of impactful reporting, remember that every story is a chance to shape the world with your words. Happy writing!